Hello and happy Thursday, everyone. I just wanted to do a video this morning to share a couple of cool pieces of information as far as easy meal prep. So I know that we've been talking about like how to prepare meals in advance. One of the nice things is being able to actually cook your meals so that when you get home from whatever your busy schedule is, that dinner's actually already ready for you. So I want to introduce you to one of my most favorite things in my entire kitchen, which is my Crockpot. And I know a lot of us have Crockpots. I know that we all know how to utilize them efficiently. What I find though is that I forget about it all the time. So I think of like, oh my gosh, I should really make something, and then I just never do. But every time I do, it's like a godsend. So tonight, I'm filming this actually on Wednesday. Tonight, we have the kids get out of school at 3:20. Keenan has to be at gymnastics by 4 o'clock. And then Risey has football until at 5:30. And then they both are out at, of course, the exact same time at 7 o'clock. So I pick up Rice first at 7 o'clock, and Keenan hangs out at gymnastics. And then I go and pick him up, and we're home by like about 7:45, 7:40 maybe. So when I look at it, that's not a lot of time to make dinner, right? Because at 7:45, it's already time for us to start almost getting ready for bed. Plus, we've got homework to deal with at that time. So we're a little bit busy today. So what I'm gonna do is actually prepare a Crockpot meal, and I'm going to show you the easiest meal prep I've ever had when it comes to cooking something in the Crockpot. And this is to make pulled pork. It is one of my favorite recipes, and we can use it for a variety of different things. The boys love it on their tacos, to put it in there and to build up like some Mexican food. What I'm going to do tonight is actually put it over some spinach and make a salad out of it when I get home, so that it's super easy to be able to meal prep for it, and it'll just be ready when we're done with our day. So I'm also going to share with you in the comments of this post one of my favorite recipes, and that the kids all love, which is a veggie lasagna that I make in the Crockpot. And for some reason, they love the lasagna in a Crockpot. And so I'm going to share that with you as well. What I would like you guys to do is to come up with whatever your favorite recipe is for the Crockpot and share it with us in the comments down below so that we can start collecting information. I think it's nice to have a variety of things. I know that there are a lot of recipes that focus themselves around meat, and this is probably the only thing that I make in my Crockpot that is meat-based, which is the pulled pork. Everything else tends to be more veggie related. I do a lot of soups, I do a lot of pastas, I do a lot of roasted vegetables and all that. But I want to show you what I do because it's so incredibly easy to prep this pulled pork. So what I have, one of my favorite things, I realize this is probably backwards for you guys, but I use the salsa verde from Trader Joe's, and I go ahead and open it up. Can you tell my grip has gone to the wayside with everything that's been going on with me? So I'm just going to pour a little bit into the bottom so that it just gives it a little bit of a coating on the bottom. So it just gives it a little bit of wetness that's there. Then I am going to put in a pork shoulder roast. So that's the kind that I tend to use. And I just put that right into there. I've got my napkin standing by for me to wipe off my hands. And then I pour the salsa over the top of the pork roast. Now, if I was doing more, I would actually probably even put in a second salsa, and I even have it here standing by. But when I look at it, this looks like it's going to be just about enough. It's going to make it wet and nice so that it is going to be cooking in the juices. It gives it a nice flavor that I really enjoy when it comes to like this Mexican food, or to put it on top of salads without having to use a dressing at all because it's got that salsa on there. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to actually take off and go head to hit the shower. And then I gotta head into work because school is starting for me as of today with meetings, which of course is leading me up to everything this afternoon. And when I get back home tonight, I'm gonna show you guys what we've got and how I make it into my salad. All right, I'll see you in just a little bit. Hello, it is Wednesday evening, so I am filming this as of yesterday of when you guys are going to watch it, but I just wanted to let you know we just got back. I picked up Rise from football practice and Keenan from gymnastics, and it is now 7:40 at night, and I am ready to feed the kids dinner. And so I just thought I would show you what I ended up doing. So what we have here, if I can show you, we've got our pulled pork that we have, and what you can see is that this is like super tender. Everything is super tender that all I have to do is just take a fork and start shredding it with the fork itself and combine it and kind of mix it in with those juices, and it is so incredibly delicious. If I wanted to, I could drain off the liquid, but I find that when I save the pork, I actually like to have that liquid in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So what I'm choosing to do is just eat pork on the side. And I know that I said I was going to put some spinach, have it with spinach as a salad, and I actually do that a lot. However, I feel like I'm spinached out. I have been doing this leafy greens challenge, and I've had so much spinach in the last several days. So I actually decided to reheat some veggies. So what I want to do is show you what I've got going on here. So this is my Asian stir-fry veggies that I talked about in the buffet style portion that we had for our post on Tuesday. And so I make these all the time, and all I did was just reheated them in the pan. So I just put them in there and heated them up. So I'm gonna have pork with veggies on the side. The boys have actually asked that I put theirs on bread and make pulled pork sandwiches. So Keenan wants his veggies and his pork all on the bread, so I'm going to do that. And Rise has asked to have his veggies on the side, and he actually wants a little bit of barbecue sauce to go over it. I can see him hanging out there. He wants some barbecue sauce to go on the pork as well, so I'm going to do that and just put it on top there just to give him a little bit of a pulled pork barbecue flavor. So super easy, really easy dinner. I basically just made it in the last 5 minutes of when I got home from practice because I was just reheating the veggies and I was getting the pork out of the crock pot. All right, guys, are you guys ready to eat some dinner? Oh, don't eat it out of there. Alrighty, thanks guys. And I can't wait to see your posts of what you like to do for Crockpot meals. Also, I am going to include in the comments below a video that actually gives you the instructions on how to make the stir-fry veggies. But for now, have a good day.